how fuzzy we are. Tom says to just unplug the store, Derek. Unplug the store, plug it back in after you count to 10. So yeah, we're here. Maybe you guys can hear us. We look fuzzy on my screen, but we'll see what happens.
Howdy.
It's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. So we're here. Bob Brown, hello. We got fried taters, we got the feel button, we got Mark, we got Tom.
Fred Rogers, baby.
Fred Rogers. Listen, we were really part of this was to test our little mobile live rig for NAMM. It's going great. Actually, this is not the rig's fault. It's something with our Wi-Fi here. The Wi-Fi at my house was being here. Obviously, we will not. James Anderson, you're late. We were just talking about how the Wi-Fi is giving us a problem, so we know that it is low res. Think of it as low res delay, lo-fi delay. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you want that.
Have a taste of the analog life. That's what we're giving you right now. You should just sit back and enjoy the ride, James Dean Anderson.
Well, you know, when I look at old Facebook videos, they used to just look like this.
Yeah.
And we were like, damn, that camera's great.
Yeah.
Look at the camera on this new Samsung. It's amazing. And now
people strive to get this effect now, Jonathan. You realize that, right?
This is not unlike the effect of our members only.
Exactly.
Money for nothing video.
That's what I mean. Like, it's,
but anyways,
people want it, you know?
But yeah, that's the deal. So we didn't mean for it to be low res. It's just their Wi-Fi is not. Tom says we've never looked better. That's probably true. It's kind of like it's kind of like Bigfoot. And there it went. Mine died.
Is it dead?
Yep. Does it keep going? Let's try again. I don't know if you guys can still hear us, but.
Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments. He's real. The rabbit ears on the TV is messed up.
I wish
Can
that was
you guys
true.
hear me? Can you, if you can hear me, reach out into the void.
Ooh. I don't know. Lee says first time he's catching a live stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, fellas. I don't know what's happening. But anyways, so yeah, we leave for NAMM tomorrow. Okay, good to know. JHood33. The potato for a camera, that's an issue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyways.
Lee said, I love the Jag and the Gretsch.
Well, yeah, because they're awesome. They're awesome. Sean, if only that was your Jag.
It would be nice.
That is actually, you can't tell because the video's so fuzzy. That's an actual, real live vintage. It looks like an NOS. Or like a time capsule custom shop or something, you know, like a closet classic. But,
you know,
that thing is immaculate.
As the mighty, all and powerful, and also homosexual John Mayer once said, I feel like this guitar has.
Just take this rig and go next door.
We could do that.
And shoot from the.
Frank asked for predictions for NAMM, and Strat Jed says NAMM will be more about dealer manufacturers schmoozing again, according to the CEOs. A welcome move. I think that is going to be true because a lot of it is going to be not so much like the big exhibition kind of shows, just meeting with the reps and the dealers and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be fine. I think you're going to see more cool things on the amp companies. But like from Fender and PRS and Gibson, not so much.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely excited for the pedal and amp side of this year, I think.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I think you and I are going to do some walking around, do some talking, see what we can figure out there. Have some fun with some ampage.
We're going to have lots of fun. Jay Hood says, where could he go other than joining to Wilmington to try to swart? We have a swart, a singular swart here at the shop. So you would be more than welcome to come and try that one out. I can't remember the model of it. Do you remember the model of that one?
The space something?
I thought it was the something trim.
I think it might be the space trim.
It's the Tweety one with tremolo. But I don't know. I don't know who else is a dealer close by, honestly. So I don't know. Yeah, who knows? What else do you think, Sean? Any other NAMM predictions? Sean's never
I've
been
never
to
been,
NAMM.
so I'm going in
So-
open-minded. I'm ready to aggravate everybody. You know what I mean? So it'll be good. I'm already aggravating these boys this morning with my nammage.
Let me ask you a question here.
Do you think it's funny to be annoying?
Do you think anyone really enjoys that? I'm talking to my child. Do you know how people see you when you do these things?
Yes, I do. It's awesome.
Okay, guys, we're moving next door because the Wi-Fi in the studio is being ridiculous.
Nobody service here.
So we're going
Shitty video.
next.
I can't
door.
wait. We're gonna go next door and it's gonna be worse
Don't leave.
somehow.
This whole rig up and we're just gonna walk.
Don't worry, we are gonna do Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, we'll leave our guitars then.
I'm gonna get a new guitar. Next door.
Dumb. I'll leave my guitar here.
Can you feel it? You might lose us for a moment, but we'll be back.
That's the last time I bring my own personal Gretsch to noodle on during the live stream.
What's the point? What's the
What's
point,
the
John?
point? All
bullsh-
meaningless.
Bull jive.
Chasing after the wind.
I'm gonna grab my jacket. This might be the last
I should,
time
but I'm not
here.
going to.
I'm
You get
just
to see our
carrying
whole
it.
back alley. Show them, Derek. Show them.
How's that look?
Just look at those trash cans.
Look at that guy, huh?
Where we keep the custom shop COAs.
This is the seedy
Hey,
underbelly.
keep your homeless ass back there.
The seedy underbelly. I locked it. It's locked. Dang it.
I unlocked it.
Son of a.
You're gonna go back there.
We can go to some shop.
You got a
money.
front room? Let's go.
All right.
Dude, I've been a playing machine this week, Johnny. Ever since
Look.
rehearsal.
We're back to the potato cam.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know, boys. Sean says he can hear Sean noodling.
Like some sort of ramen jam. Oh, that was my.
And there's a train.
I've been getting on with doing weird, like symmetrical scales and stuff. Like it has nothing to do with tonality, but has everything to do with just like shape, right?
Yeah. Sean thinks he's Van Halen.
No.
Mark Stanton says the audio has been consistent.
You get.
Probably not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, fellas,
You might be back.
we might be back for a second. Obviously, there's issues everywhere with the internet. But anyways, any huge messages we want to say while we're on here? Is the camera part off? I can see it on here. We're fuzzy, like Bigfoot again. Well, boys, we tried.
You're gonna make me say it.
We're back in black.
Guess who's back?
Hit the sack.
Back again. I can see you in like 1999 webcam style. I like it.
Listen, in 1999, we loved this. We loved it. I don't know. Somebody Google what's wrong with the internet in North Carolina. All right. Anything you guys want us to go see at NAMM?
Yes. Whatever.
Send you little pictures of little grainy pictures like this.
We can do photos. We can do.
Someone's at the door.
Jesus Christ.
This is why we don't do these things in the shop.
You guys
'cause
sell
people come.
banjos? Yeah. That's exactly what this is gonna be.
Philip Pitts, we don't know. We don't know why the Wi-Fi is down or why the internet is down. Oh, Mayor and cheese.
Still haven't picked up yet. I'll show you where it is. That'd be great.
But yeah, no. If you got anything at NAMM that you want to hear about or see about while we're there, hit us up. And let's see. Tomorrow we go to a Taylor event, right?
Yep.
Go to a
We're
Taylor
going
event.
To the Taylor
Go
Catch
to a
event.
Fender Custom Shop event.
Fender Custom Shop event.
And then we don't do proper net. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need Starlink here. Screw terrestrial internet.
Right.
And then NAMM proper starts on Thursday, right? We will for sure check out the new Magnetone Starlight Reverb. In fact, I was on the phone with the new head of global sales for Magnetone yesterday.
Global
Who is a really cool guy. He was from Eddie's Music in St. Louis, and now he's doing that for Magnetone. So we were chatting about that and maybe some videos in the future between us with Magnetone. We've got some schemes cooked up for that. But for sure, we will go check out the Magnetone Starlight. I hope there's one we can play there.
Yep.
Listen, here's the question. How do you feel about the fact that it's a digital reverb? Like, I know the amp's small, right? And I know it'd be tricky to fit a good spring reverb in it. So
Not
they're
true.
using
Not
Accutron. Hold on, Sean, before
Not
you
true.
throw out your detracting statements. They're using Accutronics Digilog reverb.
Yep.
So it probably sounds good. What do you think? You think they should have put a regular spring
They
reverb
can
thing
fit
in
a
it?
spring reverb tank in there. They're going to say that they couldn't and make it like it's never been done before. The truth of the matter is, if you go and look in the back of a Studio Signature combo, they do make a smaller spring tank. That would fit.
You think it would fit in the Starlight?
I got one at home. I'll bring in. I'll show you. We'll throw one in the back of that thing in the back.
And you think it would sound as good?
I'll tell
Do
you.
you think it's just a price prohibitive thing?
No, I'll tell
Because
you.
it's only $100 more right now for
It's
the reverb one.
Price and where they are probably lacking space is fitting the reverb circuit tubes and stuff like that if it's a tube-driven spring reverb. That's where they're having the issues of fitting it. The spring tank, you can get a spring tank at a couple of different sizes.
But so it's just driving it. So you
driving
think that maybe it's changes the circuit so much
The
to put
Space
another
Echo?
tube in.
Think about how big the Space Echo is. It's got a spring tank in it.
Yeah. All right.
So, you know what I mean? I don't think it's the tank. I think it's the tubes.
You
and
think
all
it's
that
the
stuff.
tube? That actually makes more sense to me.
Yeah. I wish they would say that. And then also the digital reverb, I'm just kind of like, I've not been impressed with in-amp digital reverbs, even though you can get a pedal reverb that sounds really good as a
So you're
standalone.
saying you maybe would rather have the Starlight
And then
non-reverb.
having a loop in it. Yeah.
What about the old Vibrochamp?
Whenever I played the Vibrochamp, I never put the reverb on because I couldn't stand the digital hall reverb. But that's just me, you know. I think a lot of people would play that and have no qualms with it. It'd be fine.
Oh, Mike Mays Music says Granville Helm is a great dude. I love dealing with him and Eddie's guitars. So yeah, Granville is the new guy at Magnetone. So super cool guy. Apparently he has watched some of our videos. So I think we're going to have a very fun relationship. It sounds like he's super open to some content. But yeah, man, he seemed awesome on the phone yesterday. That was the first time I ever talked to him. So good to hear that you've had good experiences with him. Tom says he wants to see and hear the MXR Rockman pedals.
I also want to hear and see it. So we got to go check that out.
We'll for sure check those out. I think that's going to be a hot thing. It's nice when there's a hot thing like that that's not crazy expensive. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even the Starlight for a 5-watt amp, it's $17.99 or something. Yeah, right? Is that right? Or, you know.
Right at that sweet spot.
Crazy. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have something cool like that.
Also, somebody had mentioned Woodwire and Volts. We will be there,
We will.
and that'll be awesome. I can't wait to see my
Woody
spicy
wired
board.
and volted.
That's right. We're gonna
That's
be all
us.
in.
Um,
I'm gonna be deep, baby.
yes. Let's see. So apparently John Sykes has passed away. Very sad. But yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Just because an amp has 2 transformers and 4 crack pipe stuff don't make it great. That is true. What do you think?
Eric's doing the Lord's work.
Here's a funny question, right? Like, how come sometimes you play an amp? I know that we could hear Baxter's computer on over there. It's like, geez.
He just walked away from it, full bore.
I thought Amp RX did reveal the new secret thing. They just revealed it. I know what it is. In case I'm wrong and it hasn't been revealed, I won't say it. But the new thing is actually really cool. It's not like wildly different from the brown box that is there now. But I think I can tell you guys with some certainty that we're going to be having them at the shop.
You want to know what it is,
So if you want a brown box,
you can plug your drum kit in now, and it makes sure that everything is attuned to C#. Get excited.
in case you can't tune your room.
That's right. You're
That's
welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, we'll make some amps amazing and some amps just blah when there's similar things. Because you know how you plug into some amps and you're like, oh my God, it sounds magical.
I was talking to my student about that. He came over to, Mike is his name. He came over to the Rooster and we were working on his pedal board and setting up his amp and stuff, and I was trying to get him sounds dialed in. And I said, it's funny that I played Hot Rod Deluxes, new Hot Rod Deluxes, that either sound sick or they're like, there's this weird thin thing. Yeah, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know what the deal is. It's weird.
That's across most amp companies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's the cheapest Fender or the cheapest anything.
Yeah.
And then
The most expensive.
the most expensive boutique, sometimes you'll have one that's just like, man,
Yeah.
this one's it. And then you have one that's like, meh.
Yeah. I mean, that is a big
I don't
worry
understand.
thing.
Like, I understand that with guitars. I understand the wood. I understand little things like down to like tiny little pickup height adjustments. I understand that like with the same guitar,
is it the,
a magical one or not. But I understand it. I can wrap my brain around. I can't wrap my brain around the electrical components.
what is it, the tubes? Is it
the cabinet?
The caps?
Is it a great piece of wood in the cabinet?
Is it the wood? Is it the speaker? Do speakers sound different
Yes,
from one another?
I think maybe.
Like even the same speaker.
I don't know.
You know? That's what we need. We need somebody to test that.
Matt, okay, Maverick Cheese says they did reveal it. It's the brownie. So now it's much smaller. I honestly, when I saw the picture, and I'll talk to Clark about this, I'm assuming it can't be so small. I wanted it to be smaller than it actually is. It's not as small as I was kind of hoping for, but it is smaller. And I might try to get one of those that I take out with me and then use the other one just at home.
Yeah.
The thing about it, right, is this one can go up or down. So like whenever you find the number that you like your amps to run out, like let's say you like 117 and you get there and the coming out watts 117, you can go up or down. So that's kind of cool. Matt G says, does it seem to you like a lot of models are being introduced by Taylor and Martin, Alvarez and Eastman, as well as the market getting saturated in the acoustic space? What do y'all think? Man, I think acoustic guitars are one of those things where it's like, a good acoustic guitar is a good acoustic guitar. And then I feel like the companies feel like they're spinning their wheels trying to like the new exciting thing, right? It's hard. I mean, like, what can you do with a great D18, or a great like triple lot 28, right? So I think there's this constant need from the corporate side to be like, we got to have something new and exciting. And I don't know if that's always necessary or possible, but they're trying.
Here's some food for thought with that. I don't think we should call it innovating. I think we should call it renovating. Because what I feel like they do is bring back things and trendy things and swap them out. And every brand does this. Like, I'm not saying this like it's like a mystery.
Fender's the master. They've been doing it for, the same Stratocaster for however many years, 70 years.
Renovating it and being like, well, let's freshen it up some.
No, and I said last live stream, Martins are so good right now. And the sort of reimagined ones are so good. And I am super optimistic about these new models. I think they're going to be great. It does worry me because they're so good right now. Part of me is like, man,
I think the Martin, I got a good feeling on the Martins. I think they're
I
going to make
too.
them better. But also, too, what I do love about it is Martin is not, they're not going around pretending like they've reinvented the guitar. Right. Some brands, and I won't name who, and we haven't really said them or talked about them, but some brands go around and they act like they've completely
They got
changed the game.
We got this new thing. It's called a guitar. Yeah, that's true.
I kind of want to, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I usually am anyway, so why do I even care, right? But the thing that I want to say
Lean
is,
into it, Sean.
at the end of the day, guitar is, if it's an electric guitar,
wood, wire, and volts.
Pretty much. I mean, that's literally it. You know what I mean? It's like that is what this thing is. You go to an acoustic, it's wood, bracing, strings, and a neck. Like
strings don't matter, Sean.
Of course not.
Wood doesn't. Wood's a myth. Okay, here's the most important question from the Dirty Knobs. Had it before Mike Campbell. Remember, how many guitars will you smash in him?
How many guitars will we smash in it? Me personally or us? Me?
I think we should have a smash cam where we go to random booths and you're like, can I try it? And then bam, and then we're like,
how fun that'd be. Like we were like, we're never doing this again.
If we were so rich that we could just be like, hey, we're gonna do this thing. Here's $5,000 up front.
The 3 millionth Martin? Well, let's see how it holds up.
No, we can't afford to smash that one. You have to be really, really rich to afford to smash that one.
Smash.
We're not even in the smashing Squire territory right now. We're in the bottom percentile. But if we were, Strat this is why you do not want your phone involved in your guitar rig. That is actually a great point. That's my only problem with like some of the UA stuff, or like the app-based pedals, man. Because nothing's worse than getting to a gig and needing to adjust the thing or load a preset, which is dumb to say anyways. Oh, I gotta load my preset into my pedal. And then the Wi-Fi's down across the whole city.
I'm a big perpetuator. Different strokes for different folks. Enjoy what you do. Love what you do. If you like it, you like it. But nothing is lamer to me than plugging into something like that and then being like, oh, my Bluetooth isn't working. My Wi-Fi is out at the place, so I can't play a show. It's like, well, I can, brother, When there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will. Listen, this is kind of amazing. Ned says he had a dream that he invented hot dog sushi, and through the process of trying to improve it, I ended up just making a corn dog. That's the American dream.
I mean, that sounds like
that is the American dream. Even though I sort of hate corn dogs, but I do like those little corn dog nugget things. I know, it's weird. It's disgusting.
I think it's real. I believe in it.
Mike Noble, hello, sir.
How's it going?
Ohio.
Vandalia, Ohio.
Didn't Ohio play some football or something last night? I think that happened.
I think so.
I think that was the thing. Yeah. Tom says with the phone OS updates and the old app stops working forever. This can also happen when you have app-based
That's what
pedals.
Acoustic musicians say about electric guitarists. Oh, your electric is out and you can't play it. Lame.
Listen, you can play. Sean's playing his electric right now.
Play it right now, dude.
Totally acoustically.
I don't own an acoustic guitar, brother.
The gauzed.
I give you a little bit of that.
Acoustic open mic. And just when we said it, we tempted the internet gods a little too much. We're out again. It's out.